Everybody knows about gravity. It is the force that pulls everything towards the ground. Whether it is an apple falling on top of Newton's head or your inability to get out of bed in the morning, gravity is behind all of it. By definition, gravity is a force that attracts any object with mass, such as you, and energy, such as light, together. It is one of the four fundamental forces in the universe. I mentioned earlier that gravity attracts everything together. So then why can't you and your friend stick together like a magnet? One way to explain it is using the formula force equals gravitational constant times mass divided by distance squared. The g is known as the gravitational constant, which is a constant number, 6.67 times 10 to the negative 11th power. Assuming both of your masses are 62 kilograms and that you are 5 meters away from each other, then the gravitational force between you two is 1.03 times 10 to the negative 8th newtons, which is barely noticeable. However, if the second mass is replaced with the mass of the Earth and the distance is the radius of Earth, then the gravitational force between you and the Earth is 608.4 newtons, which is around the same as your weight, 607.6 newtons, calculated with weight equals mg. Gravity is the reason we have tides in the ocean. The gravitational force between the Moon and Earth is weak enough so that the Moon will not crash onto Earth, but strong enough to affect the oceans on Earth. The attraction between the ocean and the Moon is the reason we have tides. Gravity is also the reason we have seasons, as it is responsible for the Earth's orbit around the Sun. And the same for the other planets in the solar system as well. Gravity also brings the galaxies together. The planets orbit around the star, and the stars orbit around the supermassive black hole in the center of the galaxies. Gravity is also responsible for creating stars. The gravitational force brings clouds of dust together, which becomes hotter and hotter, and eventually becomes a star. I mentioned earlier that light gets affected by gravity as well, and it is apparent in black holes. Black holes have such an intense gravity that can even attract light into its gravitational pull. In the end, if you ever feel lonely, remember that there is always someone attracted to you, scientifically.